The Supreme Court in Kenya has ordered a new presidential election, declaring the result of last month's vote invalid.
The presidential election held on 8th August 2017 was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution.
Judges voted 4-2 in favor of a petition by opposition leader Raila Odinga. He alleges the electronic voting results were hacked and rigged in favor of the incumbent, Uhuru Kenyatta. So those nullified results now set up a new presidential race between the two candidates. That vote will be held within 60 days. Freelance reporter Carolyn Thompson joins me from Nairobi. What else is in this ruling, Carolyn?
So essentially what's happened, the Supreme Court has said that they don't think that the results should be valid. So they found that there were irregularities and also illegalities in the process. The election in August declared that the incumbent president, Uhuru Kenyatta, would become the president again. But that now ruling has been declared false. The Electoral Commission has been found to have essentially broken laws that are in the Constitution. And during this election, there were a lot of concerns raised about whether or not there was hacking or rigging, whether there were problems with the forms that were meant to be followed. So essentially, the Supreme Court has said they don't think that this process was actually valid. And so they've called for, in the next 60 days, a new election.
And what's the reaction to all of this so far?
The reaction is actually really mixed. There are those who supported the opposition leader who are just thrilled with this declaration. They think that the opposition leader should have won the election, and they think that there was rigging. So they're very pleased. They're out celebrating in the streets, celebrating that there will be a new election that they think will be fair. At the same time, a lot of people who supported the president are really concerned and really shocked by this. But here's what the opposition leader, Raila Odinga, had to say just after the ruling.
For the first time in history of African democratization, a ruling has been made by a court nullifying irregular elections of a president. This is a precedent-setting ruling, and they are very historical.
And so this really, what this means for Kenya is it's the first time that this has happened. The election results have been taken to court in the past, and elections have been contested in the past. This is the first time that there will actually be another election. So it's up to the Electoral Commission now to essentially prove that they will be able to do that and regain the faith of the people.
Thanks for the update, Carolyn. That's freelance reporter Carolyn Thompson in Nairobi.